we're supposed to protect the people, not rule them. The time of guardians as shepherds of humanity is over.
No!
I've been waiting so long for this. Dredge and hope.
They've shown me a vision I can't shake. New Cabal, the Barrent Imperium, sprung up out of nowhere across the system. That doesn't just happen. It's the Nine, and I'm putting together a crew to prove it. What do you say, Weapon?
Welcome to the new Mars. Now the only law on Tharsis is the gun on your hip and the light in your hands. You'll do well here. I don't relish doing business with these leeches. But we need to find out what the Dredgen are after.
You crave justice. Why die for a criminal?
Why do you hate your own kind so much? It's time to take the fight to the Imperium.
Finish it. And the Imperium is yours to lead. You will fall. The next time we meet.
Only one play left.
Interesting. Pre-order now.
All right.
Don't we have it?
Hey, everybody. Welcome
Yeah.
to Bungie, or our Cantina today. We have converted our stream room in celebration of our upcoming release, Destiny 2 Renegades.
Happy birthday, me.
Collaborative effort with Lucasfilm Games. We are so excited. My name is Dylan. I'm going to be your host today, and we have a lot to go through. Have a few housekeeping notes before we dive in. Ultimately, if you are on Twitch, if you watch for 15 minutes, we have a fantastic emblem for you to earn, Seekers, Not Saints. Make sure your Bungie.net account is linked and you will earn this reward. Additionally, our community team, hey community team, love you. They're going to be going through chat throughout this stream and after we raid Leopard Stealth, one of our good friends. We have 25 Year of Prophecy digital editions to be handing out. So make sure your DMs are open. Keep an eye out for a DM from Bungie. And yeah, you might get yourself a code for a platform that we offer. So, what are we talking about here today? We just had our launch trailer. Destiny 2 Renegades is launching in 7 days. Countdown right now. 7 days from now, you're going to be in there playing. We got Blasters. We got the Praxic Blade. We have a new Vidoc that actually we are sharing today. And this is going to be called Making of a Renegade. So after we watch our Vidoc, we have a panel of developers on the couch. We're going to be talking about the Lawless Frontier, our new activity that is coming with this experience, full of loot, full of fun experiences, and all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, let's watch a new Vidoc, Vidoc 2, Making of a Renegade. Take it away.
This is Destiny with the Star Wars lens, like this really cool combination that hasn't been done before.
I can't wait to take a Praxic Blade to Mars.
Don't be a ridiculous fan. Just stay cool.
Wait, we gotta squat it up and play through. Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Brother.
Okay.
This is why we got into games in the first place.
Making of a Renegade.
Early on, we developed this North Star, authentically Destiny, unmistakably Star Wars. It has to be something that feels like a Destiny story. It can't feel like a one-off. This can't feel like a side quest, right? Like this has to be a continuation of the Fate Saga.
I got this vision. I knew it came from the Nine.
but with Star Wars beats and Star Wars visual.
This was uncharted territory for Lucasfilm Games, and that this is the first time we're telling a story inspired by Star Wars within a different universe.
At the heart of like, I think every Guardian's identity is like this healthy, independent, rebellious streak.
We were excited to actually explore that scoundrel fantasy, bounty hunters, the syndicates going out and doing jobs with a ragtag team. We took inspiration from Star Wars to ensure the scale, visual language, soundtrack, and cinematic storytelling in Renegades delivered on everything fans will have come to expect from the franchise.
The Praxic Blade collaboration stands out to me.
Because lightsabers are so iconic, it was absolutely critical to get that balance right.
The team at Lucasfilm Games was just so solutions focused. It wasn't, it has to be this way. It was a lot of back and forth and asking questions about how would this work? Well, let's talk about it. All right, so we need a different energy source. Okay, what would that look like?
It was all about like what is best for the player.
When we announced this collaboration with the studio, James may or may not have been wearing a fighter pilot helmet.
Yeah. Destiny and Star Wars shared that same beating heart. I was like, oh, this is gonna be special.
Bro, the fucking Vex. The clothes on. Oh.
We were given such a unique challenge. How can we achieve the aesthetic and the feel of Star Wars without losing the narrative threads that we've created so far for Destiny at the same time?
It wasn't until we found our footing with creating a foundation in Destiny that things started to click together.
I remember the first time that we went down to San Francisco. We had this really big meeting where it was the Destiny narrative folks on one side and the Star Wars narrative folks on the other side.
This is the Yoda
By just asking, what's the bad version of this? We had a really good laugh over what that looked like. And through that, we kind of uncovered that this should be the aesthetic, the vibe of Star Wars with the truth to Destiny's narrative that needed to be there too.
Give me the bowcaster.
Yeah. Chewie!
We begin 2 months after the Edge of Fate is
Chewie.
The world has moved and changed.
Not actual
and
gameplay.
We're still trying to figure out what
Not actual gameplay.
Vanguard have redacted the prophecy of extinction.
They don't want the public to
Dude, why is he pogging like that?
this prophecy.
The crux of our story is the Drifter asking us to
does he
help
look like
him
he's like
break
80 years
Vanguard
old?
I don't know. I'm
to
sure there's some
reason
temporal
to
thing
confront a
they'll
new rising
explain.
faction of Cabal called the Baron Imperium. It's what drives Eris to
Eris
help
is back,
the
let's go.
Drifter out, as well as the player Guardian.
Maybe
When
the
we were
whole
thinking
thing at
about
the
what
end
kinds
of Edge
characters
of Fate
to
made
be
him
in this
old.
release, we thought about the kind of archetypes
I
we
mean,
see throughout
makes
Star
sense.
Wars.
Yeah, and Griffer is an easy parallel. He and Han Solo share the cocky
Yeah,
attitude,
man?
both former criminals.
God damn it.
In Star Wars,
gonna have
there's
to like
a
the Drifter,
plethora
huh?
of sassy droids.
Yeah.
We have our own
Love Han
version of
Solo.
that through
God damn it, Chewie, where's my
is no
bow?
exception.
Except
Nice.
Thanks for nothing.
Blue is a Drifter's ghost, and I think
Blue-
as soon as
Blue?
people hear her, they'll be delighted and
Topeka,
incredibly surprised.
Kansas.
Our voice cast is
Topeka.
stacked. Dredgen Bale is portrayed by Alex Lee, who is amazing.
Oh shit!
You are supposed to protect,
Bro, he's everywhere!
not rule them.
And we also
He's
got
Daredevil in
Hollywood
Rivals,
actual
and
royalty
he's-
Danny
bro,
Houston to play
He's
Premier
fucking
Bloom,
really
the
good.
head of the Baron Imperium.
Oh, they got who
Being
else?
able to work with someone from
I don't
that
know.
kind of IMDb page was such an honor, and I was completely normal the whole time.
Surrender to the Barrack Imperium.
Loom became the sweeping
You have another
militaristic
golf.
figure that I
Bloom?
think is going to be a really
Good.
good parallel to Grand Moff Tarkin or other evil military leaders
Yes.
from the Empire.
So even though
Oh.
we're introducing new characters, we're still
me that.
looking backwards at some of Destiny lore's most long-standing characters. Honor is another example of that. She's our Praxic warlock.
She's loosely meant to be a parallel to something like a Jedi in Star Wars. She was part of a Vanguard internal affairs group that would police Guardians on the usage of darkness.
Don't make me regret abandoning my post to help you.
Not now, Honor.
Yeah, she has to grow up with the times a little bit, because the world has changed and a whole lot of people are using darkness now, and she gets to grow and kind of ask herself, like, am I still adhering to my own values if I allow myself to be open to these kinds of ideas?
The Drifter belongs with us.
The Drifter left your cult long ago.
And then there's Bale.
Come on, man.
Dredgen Bale.
Dredgen is
Oh,
a dark
cool
guardian
mask.
that represents absolute
It's Kylo Ren.
darkness.
Dredgen Bale. There's
Bale
also
doesn't like the
Darth.
fact that we're
Is
ruled
there another
by
Darth
a
Bale?
city of immortals who can't step down and that
Hey,
weren't
Bale.
elected. He's got kind of a point, but his methods for addressing that point suck. He makes many bad choices. One of my favorite parts about a lot of villains in Star Wars is that they have just like the capability of making a right choice and then consistently do not make good choices.
Bale is trying to fill a hole in his life in all the wrong ways.
And he just can't, and he never will. But man, we're gonna hope that he does someday.
The time of guardians as shepherds of humanity is over.
This has been an opportunity where you love Destiny, you love Star Wars, you want to do something with both. What are you going to put into it?
Oh my god, it was such a challenge at first, finding that sweet spot of how do we make something that can live in both worlds and not feel out of place in either, but also feel totally new and exciting. It wasn't always about where do we find the exact middle ground, 50-50 Star Wars and Destiny, because at that point, you're feeling almost a little derivative.
There's those moments along the way when we were like, this is just Star Wars. This is not the purpose of the collaboration. We want to have something kind of new that makes you think of both. I remember when we were trying to figure out what we're going to do with our new Cabal.
We started in that place where it's just Cabal wearing a stormtrooper outfit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until we injected more of that weird alien design of a lot of these armor sets. That was kind of what switched it over from this is too derivative to this is really working. I think it comes through in the visuals and every single map. There are little Easter eggs and little treats here and there that we hit around, and
Cool.
Lucasfilm Games has been awesome at collaborating with us and even putting some of their input onto our maps so we can really give the players something exciting.
The switch flipped in my head like, oh, we would never have done this without this collaboration was the Syndicates.
Yeah.
We're going places with the Vex and the Elixni and the Cabal that we really weren't going to go before.
Oh yeah, and trench coats.
And trench coats, yeah. We have
So
Vex and
cute.
trench coats that are playing cards.
Oh, he stands.
It's so awesome, and I don't think we would
Oh.
dare do that if we didn't have this opportunity.
It's so
No,
cute.
and
It's
it
so
was, the
cute.
perfect time in our universe to do it too. The Star Wars fans on the team just start coming out, telling their stories about what they're excited to build, and far be it from me to get in the way.
We make a lot of weapons in Destiny. How do you take a weapon in Destiny, which we have literal like 4 digits of guns, and
understatement,
right? And make
Oh
something that
my.
feels new, but also does justice for Star Wars. And Blaster was really obviously the choice. They're roughly in 2 groups. There's dynamic blasters, which are intended to be harder hitting, firing a ton. Brute force.
Yeah.
And then we have a number of balance blasters.
Give me that SMG.
As you're shooting, and the heat is building up, you're going to have a venting opportunity where you can hit a perfect vent. It's like functional.
Oh, yes. I love that.
Again, much faster.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's like Gears of War.
Yeah, actually.
I gotta ask though, what about those Cabal blasters? Are they accurate?
What difficulty are you playing on?
Yo.
Nice. Oh, there they go. Oh, you just fell
Bunch of
over.
fucking lumps.
Yeah.
We have swords,
Yeah.
but we don't have a classic sword. We don't have
We
a
do not.
It's an exotic primary weapon that's kinetic, where you can reflect a bunch of blasts.
So cool. The
Kill
strand
enemies
shaver.
with it and throw it out and get a ton
It's
of
kinetic.
damage. Having the sandbox be able to explore this new like ability ecosystem with renegade abilities. We've taken so much of this opportunity and turned it into what we can like grow.
Every corner of the game, from the art, the design, the audio, the music, the UI, the rewards,
Whoa.
completely infused with the magic of the collaboration. It's really been a real treat to be a part of.
Yeah, super satisfying.
He's sitting down doing it. What the fuck? Can't do that. Huh? That's weird.
You don't know. You don't know. You could have
Sitting down,
some.
it's weird.
You can still use his arms.
Yeah.
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 Plus, everyone's just looking at their sheet music anyway.
Good morning, everybody.
That was funny, apparently.
Didn't even look into that piece, sorry.
I must have played like a sound by accident. or
The
something.
overarching theme for this was to create a score for this release that felt like it was cohesive as a whole. We're all talking to each other and collaborating with each other. We were able to explore different ways of orchestrating, different ways of writing with the orchestra that expand on the Destiny palette and make it fresh and new. When I look at the Star Wars scores, there were certain elements that naturally fit string flourishes or wood flourishes that would play into a certain moment. When it's like, oh, I know I want something to feel more Williams, so I'll push it, not this Williams, the John Williams, I'll push it more in that world.
Another thing too is the amount of percussion. I had some ideas that felt more full-on Star Wars, and once you like flesh out the percussion arrangement, it instantly sounds more Destiny as a result.
For me, a lot of it was about framing, where when I use a lot of the Destiny themes, how I set them up and how I'm transitioning in and out of moments are much more Star Warsy in terms of the harmony and orchestration.
I think the most exciting part about this was the opportunity to work with these guys and Mike.
You definitely
he's
made
back.
it a point to kind of bring us together and listen to each other's music.
But Brendan, you wrote something with the most beautiful oboe solo in it, and it drives me nuts that I didn't think of it first.
No one wanted to follow Brendan is what it came down to. Brendan's cues just sound amazing from the start.
I remember knowing your first high action cue. Everyone was like, oh, whoa. Because it's really
Cabal
fast,
Stomp
really intense.
and. Oh man.
Josh kept on like spinning around and looking at you. Humans have to play
Humans have
this.
to play this.
Jeez.
Humans have to play this. What is wrong with you?
Destiny has like so many themes, and that's like a great vehicle for doing the Star Wars spin.
Our first meeting was discussing that main theme, and I remember hearing it for the first time. And everybody kind of perked up when we all heard it. We're all having ideas that were just a little bit different from one another. That was all sort of impacted what the final version of the theme was.
The theme.
Dredge and Bale. That kind of teed off the main
Christian Bale
theme, and
as
the fact that
Dredge
we
and
were
Bale.
exploring
Dredge
the
and
idea
Bale.
of this kind of anti-Guardian character set in this story of scoundrels. We wanted something that would be a backbone to tell a longer
Oh, these
story.
scoundrels.
It has a layer of ominousness to it. It has a layer of mystery to it, but it can be turned other ways.
I felt a sense of menace.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to get to experience it with players.
Music is going to be a
Really
10,
hope
dialogue
that-
is going to be a 1.
Personally, I've written something that
yeah.
I really
Volume-wise.
connect with and love, and if I can
Oh,
cause a couple
I
of
see.
goosebumps in there, I'll take that as a
Volume-wise.
bonus too.
I hope players get taken on a journey that inspires them and makes them feel like this world is really unique and really special.
My favorite feeling as a creator is getting to watch someone's look of like absolute surprise.
I want players to feel hope, that exciting, boundless potential that
A New
Destiny
Hope?
has, and world of possibility that Star Wars unlocked.
Ew, they're pointing at the. Why are they pointing at the ogre like that?
Ew.
I've been waiting so long for this.
I've been waiting so long for this. Pre-order now.
What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Oh, wait, that's already a thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right, welcome back to the Cantina. So what you just saw was our
Bro, it's
second
cold.
Vidoc.
Is that the dungeon
Speaking of a Renegade or what the
jacket
case
he's
may be.
wearing, maybe? Or is that just
If it
This
is,
our
it looks
moment
like
to
shit.
really peel back the curtain and
Yeah.
show you how games are made. It's a monumental
It's covering
effort, and what
something
you
there. You
saw,
see that?
It was a mix of
The patch?
our narrative design, audio,
Yeah.
our collaboration efforts with Lucasfilm Games. Many thanks to everyone involved. Also, a few folks that weren't pictured there, ranging from design, production, test. Even a shout out, I got to give it to IT for keeping our computers running, and our services folks too for keeping our servers running. So today we're going to be talking about the Lawless Frontier. This is our new activity coming with Destiny 2 Renegades, and we have 3 developers on our couch to talk us through what we're seeing. It'll be a fun deep dive. So without further ado, let's get some introductions. Eric Smith, we're starting with you.
DMG, Damage 04. Yes, my name is Eric
Damage
Smith.
04.
I am combat design lead on Destiny 2. You may know me from my work where I was the design lead on the Strand subclasses. I started kind of making the stasis abilities, and most recently the Renegades ability buffs.
Awesome. Yeah, next up, Tom Farnsworth. This is the first time that you and I are in a stream together, but a quick introduction for folks that may not have seen you in previous Vidocs.
Yeah, so I'm Tom, the creative lead for Renegades, and I've been at Bungie for like, I don't know, I can't even remember, like 13, 14 years. Worked on Destiny 1, Destiny 2. The highlights were probably like Dreaming City, Season of the Splicer, 30th and Into the Light were the most recent things I worked on leading in this, but this has been an absolute blast.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us today. And last but not least, our grid skipper aficionado, Taylor Bjorndal. How you doing?
Bjorndal.
Yeah, I'm Taylor Bjorndal, associate weapons designer. Here to talk about all the rewards and blasters and the practice played and all the other stuff we made for you to chase.
Awesome. Yeah, so just for folks, if you end up missing anything, if we go a little bit fast, we got a lot to pack through. We'll have a VOD on Twitch and YouTube after this. And if you missed our Vidoc or the launch trailer, those will be uploaded as well. So what we're seeing on screen right now, we're launching into our Lawless Frontier activity. Tom, I would love to put the spotlight on you. Let's give a quick description. What is the Lawless Frontier?
So the Lawless Frontier is our core game mode in Renegades. You're going to play through some of the campaign, but it's really what comprises our end game. And the idea is that you're a renegade. You're taking on jobs like bounty hunting, smuggling, and sabotage from our syndicates. And you're doing so to increase your variety, your power.
It's a barrier sword.
To get some sweet loot.
Yeah, and when you talk about bounty hunting, sabotaging, that kind of stuff, those are different types of this activity, right?
Hellish Fortitude.
Bounty hunting is all about taking out
Hell ass.
a key syndicate boss. Sabotage is about blowing the heck out of everything.
322,
Damage is meh.
Smuggling is about.
Why is the rift humongous?
Tied down.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the exotic?
In true fashion, when you're going into
what is this pulse?
Whoa, is that's a machine gun?
That's a machine gun.
Damn.
So there's still ammo.
Yeah.
It's probably the closest to a traditional Destiny activity, but you're going to start in the ready room, which is kind of a unique experience, and you're going to be able to pick your renegade abilities in there from your little shank buddy that's in there. You'll hop aboard,
percentages,
and you'll drop down to the destination. You can see we're already in on one of the Mars.
Okay, the fact that it's a sword sound and not a lightsaber sound.
It's
2 maps on each destination.
I know it's a sword, but
still in development, subject to change.
Right now we're doing a bounty.
Maybe it will be different. I don't know. Damn, that sniper cooking. It's a blaster, actually. I think.
Of the security forces of that target,
up in lockbox.
There's the pulse.
Did he just say Rickles?
Rickles?
Your abilities, maybe an invader.
He said something like that.
And then you'll exfil with.
What is that down there?
And get some loot and take that back.
This seems like an extraction shooter.
Junction where you'll be able to spend your currencies to buy.
Like marathon inspired.
Or maybe some of the cosmetics and customizations for the practice blade we're going to talk about later.
Awesome. Yeah, and I mean, so as we're going through this, we're going to be seeing a lot of abilities that players know and love on screen, but we have new abilities, renegade abilities, that are going to be for this activity. And Eric, you're going to be our person of knowledge here.
Yeah.
What do we got on screen?
Yeah, so Renegade Abilities is a new ability system we have in Renegades. What you do is we have a brand new button for you to press. That's going to be R3 on the controller and then Z on the keyboard.
That's my talk button.
That's going to kind of switch you into a different mode that gives you new abilities for your grenade and your melee. That sends out one of these tokens. we have here on the screen, you can see we have one called Revitalize that heals you and provides you with ability energy. And then we have the other one, which is the Deflector Shield, which is this zone I can sit inside and shoot out of, and it blocks all the incoming damage.
It's a Titan barricade. It's the Titan Ramparts barricade.
Inside the shield, it will amplify them and then jolt any enemies who pass through it. And all of these have 7 levels of upgrades. So when you first start, they will have certain functionality and certain strength, and as you upgrade them, they're going to get better and better.
That machine gun is cooking, bro.
Unpam says that that's his unpowered melee key. Z. Tough shit.
He's gonna have to change it.
Hunter, I'm able to be like, I'm gonna build support.
Change that shit.
Support, renegade abilities and make sure my team has what they need to survive this tough environment. You can also see in this mode we have non-regenerating health. So things like that Revitalize.
Oh, great.
Renegade ability are really going to come in handy to be like, we need to take a break and heal. Let's
Fuck off.
pop over here to some safety, and anyone can build into that if that's what they want. You know, we have things like vehicles that you can pull in or you can call down from your ship. So that's one thing. There's so much to talk about.
Yeah. Well, before we get to the ship, actually,
Welcome
let's
back
talk
to
a
the
little bit
Nether.
more about the health mechanics.
Yeah, it does seem very
we
Nether
had this in
like.
some previous activities like Nether, and we got a ton of great feedback on like how much you get back, how you.
That
get
you're
back.
pre-watching.
And I've seen already in this activity, as you're going through, there are some pots. There's some ways that you can get it. There are the Renegades abilities. But Tom, if you want to talk a little bit more about it.
We took Nether as a base, but I'd say this is a little bit more
Yeah.
forgiving. The way that health works is, you've got a large pool of health. It does not regenerate at the top level, but if you get down to 0, it will regenerate to the base shield. So you got some of the red flashing screen.
Thank
and
God.
you can either use a normal sandbox like a rift.
Oh my God, it
healing,
literally is
support
Nether.
weapon.
Come on,
You
guys.
can crack open these pots that have those little
What'd
healing
you
walls
say?
you can see on the screen.
It
get some of your
literally
health
is
back.
Nether.
Or you can use things like Revitalize.
It's
and
pretty
build
close.
your Renegade
Hostile
abilities
forces
into
growing
your team.
power.
I mean, I like the Nether, so I'm
Putting
okay
in
with
front of you.
that.
And one thing
But
that I really like about this mode is like we've got expert, master, grandmaster, and on grandmaster you're really gonna need to use all these abilities that kind of like coordinate with your teammates and kind of build.
oh, I got a transmat
kind of
event.
conquer the challenges we put in front of you.
Awesome. Yeah, so going back to, you had mentioned the ship when we're using our Renegade abilities.
Oh, the heavy
And
sniper.
I think earlier, outside of
the
the
heavy
Oh,
Syntax
right.
Dome, there was kind of like an airstrike that
I might
happened
like
too, right?
that.
Yeah, we have a strafing run that you
just
can
a
upgrade.
bolt
and
action
your
one
ship, so
shot
the one
thing.
that you have
Yeah,
customized
oh, you miss.
and, put your shader on will fly through the arena and drop bombs in sequence, right? And as I upgrade this, it gets more and more devastating until it like is,
What is this like bar on the
beyond
ammo
any super we
screen?
have in the game. It's incredible.
On the bottom
Another
left,
one
there's
is
like
Oh.
there's a bar. Have you seen
Oh,
that?
that's the
and what
overheat.
that does is,
Oh,
if
whoa,
you're
okay.
familiar with the Cabal
That-
drop pod,
yep.
it
For,
is
for the
this
for the specific
giant
weapon.
metal
Yep.
ball
I'm
Yeah,
there.
for the
slams
blaster,
into
the
ground.
um,
And in this case, it is almost like a supply
balance
drop because
blasters.
It's full of ammo, and it's also going to squish anything under it. And it does incredible damage. Not only that, but it will damage you and your teammates. So you got to be really careful.
It will delete them.
Yeah, just delete them. You got to be
So
careful where you drop this.
Offensive supply drop.
Yeah, but you can be the Cabal now. You can turn it around on them.
Yeah. So, Bjorndal, we've had you kind of sitting quiet over there. I'd love to talk about the blasters that our players have been using. So, in the Vidoc, we were talking about the balanced blaster and the dynamic blaster. Can you break down each, just a
Oh, he's
quick
got the
review of
jetpack
each,
thing.
and
Yeah.
we can talk through some of the reload mechanics?
Yep, sure.
Barely
so
using
yeah,
it.
we have 2 sets of blasters, or 2 different kinds of blasters. The dynamics
Yeah,
are
those look
like
sexy.
more aggressive, hard hitting, fast rate
Yeah.
of fire. They can like generally punch above their weight class, but they're like a little bit harder to manage heat on. The balanced blasters is more like a rain of bullets. Like I'm just gonna unload on a big pack of stuff and like really have
big
like a
pack
deep
of
bag.
stuff.
Cool. And what you can see on screen right here, these are going to be all the blasters that you can get from running our Lawless Frontier activity, and then we'll actually have a slate of blasters that you can earn through the dungeon, which we'll talk a little bit about later. But yeah, when it came to really balancing blasters and bringing them into Destiny as a new kind of weapon type, I would love to hear what were the challenges, what was some of the fun in developing those things with the team?
Absolutely, yeah. So like one of the things that was in the Vidoc was kind of finding the balance of like how much Star Wars versus how much Destiny we wanted on these things, and it was a collaborative effort with basically everybody on the team. These were Mercule's project for most of this release, but it was like a big effort on design, test, animation, audio to really sell the experience of using these and to make them look and feel the part for like what people would expect from both the Destiny gun and the Star Wars blaster.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, since we're on the topic of loot and gear, our Guardian right now is using the new Praxic Blade and also getting smashed by a Cabal drop pod.
Is that a new sweet business archetype weapon?
It's
or is it just sweet business?
Yeah, so you're gonna get the Praxic Blade.
It's not sweet business, but it's a different weapon.
It looks like sweet business.
Campaign. She's gonna like deem you worthy.
It's related to it.
Go on a cool
Okay.
quest that I don't want to
Can you use both
to
and
earn one for yourself.
Yeah.
And then
it's a heavy.
campaign,
Super
unlock the ability
kinetic,
to
so you can use
customize
both.
it.
That'd be
You're gonna
weird.
to
But
change out your dark matter crystals and change the color.
new legendary
of the
order
blade,
acquired.
your
How level 2?
personality, and you're going to be able to change a bunch of different mods and gameplay elements, right?
Yeah.
Dark
So
metal
there's
crystals.
a whole bunch of
Meta.
different things you can kind of swap to fit your playstyle on this, where we have forms, cores, mods, and 4 different catalysts on it. And the forms kind of change like how you can get ammo back and give you some damage bonuses based off of different gameplay styles. And the cores let you apply subclass verbs to a different part of what the weapon does, depending on subclass. So like you can add sever to like the.
Okay, I see. So it matches. I like it.
That's cool.
So you don't have to create 5 of them.
Like
Good.
weaken or
Right. Yeah, you can just swap.
Jolting.
Yeah, it creates these really cool combos where I am strike, I'm throwing to debuff enemies, and then getting it back and striking again.
Yeah, and during a couple of our trial runs with this, you were talking about there are some animations and different combos in your melee structure, right?
Yeah. So there's like a 3 or 4 hit combo you can do where you will end it with like a big spinny move that's like very thematic. Almost kind of like how the Arc Staff has like the little hidden combo there.
Awesome.
I did want to call out, we also saw the Renegade ability, the turret that we have. It is called the Piker Mortar, and it is like
I'm sorry, what?
We've ever built.
The Piker Mortar?
It has crazy range, crazy damage, and is a really nice, I'm going to throw this thing out.
That I love that sound.
Neuron activation.
No, activating your brain cells.
We're coming to the end of this activity.
That's literally what that is.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Storm sword combo.
Holy fucking super generator.
Argent blade. It's okay.
Am I crazy or?
Lament is. Well, maybe not Lament, but.
Dude, super was like.
Stream we were talking about the turf
0.
Bottom before
Tom, if you could expand on that and how that sets up this
Rift.
activity.
Sure. So
That needle storm did nothing. What?
This kind of ongoing turf war.
What happened there?
Mars, Venus, and Europa, and you can kind of take advantage of that by
Also, forces grow in power.
That they offer.
Seems like Contest of Elders too.
I haven't really noticed them moving Rift animation.
You can
I haven't been looking
Yeah,
for
it's.
that.
power, profits.
He's done. I think he's done it a
from
few
them. You can
times.
take, anything you earn through engaging in these
I
jobs.
I like the
noticed the
aesthetic
team
of these
guy.
These
guns,
priority contracts they offer.
but
You go
it's
back to
just
the social
They better
space.
shade well.
Star Wars.
They each have their own reward.
They look like they will.
The Pikers.
The Hassan Pikers.
No,
We got it. The Hassan Pikers. We got it.
New abilities, upgrades for those abilities, some elements or mods for the Praxic Blade, and a whole bunch of other things like some shaders too. So you can kind of like rep your favorite syndicate on your armor.
Oh shit, my
which is
appointment's
pretty
actually
cool.
at 2:20.
It's definitely one of the with the
Well,
Lawless
hey,
Frontier,
son,
it's
the
one of the
fucking-
most cohesive and deepest.
Yeah.
modes I've ever built.
220.
Like everything from this mode types into the holo map, into the different mini game modes within it, into the social space. So like it's going to be exciting to see players kind of peel back all the layers and maybe get into some
There's the blaster.
the darker corners like Invasion.
Yeah, and I mean, so we've progressed. We've defeated the boss that we were hunting down for our bounty hunt. And this portion of the activity is kind of emblematic of we're in a lawless frontier that's dangerous. Even after you've finished your objective, now it looks like you got to fight your way out.
Yeah, so every job in the Lawless Frontier, in this case bounty hunt, like it escalates over time. So it gets harder the longer you're there. So there's real pressure to get in, do your objective, and get out. Just so like right now we're in the exfil. This is the final moments of the activity.
We might have to leave sooner, by the way.
Ship in, the Cabal are pouring down on you here. You're throwing out your
Because my
renegade
appointment's
abilities,
actually is at 2:20.
and you're just trying to survive until your ship gets there. In this case,
So we probably want to leave it too.
of the 3 jobs,
What?
bounty hunt, smuggle,
We have
and
to leave it
sabotage,
too.
have their own unique mechanic. So
We?
for bounty hunt, you have to take out these 3 mini bosses.
Yeah.
Which we call retaliators.
Why am I going with you to the apartment?
Because it's in the place we're going to be going to for dinner?
actually do have a preview of a
Why would I come all the way back to
coming
get
with the
you?
reward pass in,
Here,
in
I'll
Destiny
text
2
you why.
Renegades.
So we're
I
doing
believe we have
man?
a preview
We're
that
doing
we can
dinner
share.
first?
But Bjorndal, if you could give a quick overview of our
What the hell are you talking
exotic
about?
No.
Yeah, so this is the
Bro.
Service of Luzaku. It's a very unique machine gun. It's almost like a necromancer, broodweaver theme where you turn your enemies into these little nests of threadlings that you can like shoot and then spawn more and like build it up to control like a space.
Yeah, and Threadlings just got a buff, correct?
Threadlings did get a buff. They're smarter than they were before.
Yeah, and sorry, so to segue more appropriately, over the last few weeks we've been doing a series of blog articles with y'all on the Sandbox team talking about the core game updates coming to Destiny 2 available to all players. So we have a lot of quality of life changes that are coming to your supers, your subclass abilities, all that kind of stuff that we just previewed yesterday. One of which, Warlock focused, was around Threadlings, your strand abilities. Yeah, if you want to cover that really quick.
Yeah, so you can see here the Warlock is moving while rifting, which is a huge kind of quality of life upgrade that allows you to dodge attacks.
Yeah, does that make sense now? I mean, if it wasn't there, I guess.
No, I'm talking about the Rift.
Oh. Dude, what is this effect that I'm seeing on the screen?
Article we put out
It's like,
yesterday, please check it out. There's a lot of great buffs.
is that from the Praxic Blade?
Love.
Dark matter ingot.
We want them to feel
Something.
powerful.
We saw some feedback.
Yeah,
with the
actually.
exotic tuning
Oh,
article.
and then you get into the ship.
Wait, I wanna
Wait,
see
is he
more.
flying the ship?
In the future, we
Oh,
will
he's
definitely have more, but,
he's manning the turret.
Talk about the future, but we can't. But
You see, like,
there's a lot of
oh,
exciting.
okay. Oh, well, you wait for everyone to get in. That's a real Titanfall vibe.
The abilities updates for hunters, Golden Gun got a pass?
Yeah, so Golden Gun got a pass, does more damage, and now scorches on impact. We fixed an issue where you had to step outside of your well to get full damage. Now you can stay in the well. Outside of that, we saw in the gameplay gunpowder gamble. If you throw it and you shoot it before it explodes naturally, it does more damage, more radius, and also spits out little kind of seeker projectiles.
Yeah, and as we're getting our loot, we need to cover the Titan changes for
Sentinel.
Sorry?
Sentinel.
Yeah, the big.
Yeah, Sentinel Shield. We're excited about this one. So Sentinel Shield is getting a shift a little bit.
Holy shit, I got all armor.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
there it
bit
is.
of a rework.
Oh, you get the dunk. There's a dunk
Droids
bag.
weren't great, and we want to provide something that is.
Oh, it's deep.
Yeah.
Kind of on par with well, as far as like, what am I going to take into a raid to support my team? So, in Renegades, your Sentinel Shield, as you're holding it up, your allies behind your shield are going to auto reload, and there's just kind of rhythm to it. So if you can fire at the right time, you can just be like rocket, rocket, rocket. So like the actual like damage increase is big. Not only that,
It's gonna
but
be
as
busted.
I guard my enemies and the shield takes damage, I'm charging this bar up that charges up my shield throw, and at full charge, that shield throw is going to do Thunder Crash level damage, which, you know, depending on how players use it, maybe you even get 2 of those out of a single super. Like it's strong. And that's what we want, right? We want to provide that power fantasy to players. I think, you know, this era of Destiny is like fun
Wait, what?
first. You know?
Yeah.
We want players to have a great time and feel overpowered.
I'm gonna hold you to it. Yeah, I honestly can't wait. But yeah, so we finished our activity, our first run of the Lawless Frontier. Now we're gonna go into another. And Tom, you had mentioned invasions earlier in the stream, and this is gonna be our opportunity to show a little bit of that. Flavor. We're going to look at some of the UI in the orbit screens and our new holo map, and then we're going to show what it is to be invaded. New optional
I wanna be invaded.
I wanna be ready.
Invasion,
do
like,
no
you might be
way
familiar
to
with Gambit.
go home.
This is kind of like a new
I wanna
take
be
on that kind of
invaded.
familiar mechanic here
Wanna
in
be
Renegades, and we want
invaded.
players that kind of take on the role of a bounty hunter working for the syndicates, tracking
Whoa,
down
whoa, whoa.
these
Whoa,
renegades.
wait,
that are
wait,
using
wait,
them
wait,
for
wait, wait,
operations,
wait, wait,
taking
wait.
out their commanders, stealing their stuff, And so you get to be kind of play on the other side. You get to play
This
on the
is
opposition.
Helldivers.
So you're allied with all of the enemy combatants on the field. You can
Yes.
kind of wade in amongst them
Yes.
and pick and choose the strategic moment where you want to kind of
The
watch
bikers.
out these players and like steal their bounty.
So
You know, the bikers, we gotta
So here's the holo map.
take
Just
them
for
out.
everybody. This is kind of a standard interface for the Lawless Frontier. This is how you access the social space, all of our jobs, and then in the end game we unlock the yellow
The
node, which is
biker
invasion,
jobs.
and the red node, which is the contested territory. So we can take a look at the contested node here. This is where all like every day the syndicates are fighting over one of the maps on each of the planets, and you can
Europa?
as a defender kind of throw in your
Why?
pledge to the side you want to fight for. But these are also invadable nodes. So one thing I want to highlight is that invasion is opt-in. It's not a requirement. So if players don't want to deal with PvP, they can do like an expert difficulty for this, or they can just go to any of these other nodes on the map.
So like Marathon's gonna be like a guarantee now. It's gonna be optional.
The contested node on the highest difficulties, like that's where the highest rewards are. That's where the invasion is. Now on the other side, if you're an invader, you don't need to worry about the nodes. You can just go to the invasion node. You need to have some death marks, which are a currency you earn by playing by just playing Lawless Frontier. You'll just accumulate them. And one interesting wrinkle here is you can actually wager those for additional rewards. So if we go to the little
we're betting
here on the side, there's these things. There's the death marks. You can interact with them two or three times to double and triple your rewards. Which
Damn.
obviously you're taking on some risk here. If you go do an invasion and it doesn't go your way, you could lose those tokens. But I think a lot of players are going to want to do this because they can just get triple rewards on each invasion, which is really exciting. And on the other side, for people being invaded, if you take the invader down, you're going to get more time on the clock. You're going to get some revives back, and every time you kill an invader, they have the chance to drop extractables, which are rewards you can dunk at the end of the activity to get bonus armor, weapons. Yeah.
Stellar. So let's get our invader launched in here. We'll go back to our gameplay team.
Yep.
But while we're loading in, let's talk about what is the actual approach to invasions. What are the objectives aside from seeking out guardians and destroying them?
Yeah. So as an invader, you're gonna start in the ready room, which we're gonna show in a minute here. You're gonna pick your loadout, like what's the right renegade abilities to bring in, and we've seen in playtest there's like a lot of different fun combos here. Like, are you gonna bring in the deflector shield, and then like the other team's gonna drop one, and then you're fighting on the Venn diagram of the deflector shields, or are you gonna just be a little more brute force and drop a behemoth and like kind of like, but try to be sneaky about it, and that's pretty.
F.
Try to be sneaky about it, and that's.
It's effing.
Everyone's getting the same thing. Oh no.
Stream F. Rip. It's just like
Try to be sneaky about it, and that's.
Yep. I got the drop.
Well, that's fun.
Seeker's not saint.
Try to be sneaky.
I'm trying to be sneaky about it, and that's pretty.
It's still on YouTube.
Oh, it's still going?
On YouTube.
Huh. I guess just Twitch is cooked.
Yeah, it's literally still going on YouTube.
Try to be.
Oopsies. Maybe gotta refresh. Oh, I should not click on that. There's 40,000 people in here? That's crazy.
Oh, what a rift.
That's me, Lamau.
Oh. Shank Buddy.
You want to speak to any of these abilities there?
Yeah, so
cute.
we have 9 Renegade abilities here. Huge shout out to Cat Sayers and the rest of the tech design team for all their work on these. Yeah, I mean, it looks like right now we got Nate picking the Imperium Behemoth and the Drop Pod, but yeah, there's a variety of ones.
Yeah, and the Behemoth has like 3 or 4 versions of it too.
Yeah, there's like missiles and the audio and everything is just so good. Okay, so our invader has started. It looks like moving toward our targets and preparing to throw that coin. So you can see there they place that right stick, and that is going to ready the ability. They then throw the ability and just drop.
Oh, okay.
To get some heavy ammo. Yeah.
Fucked up.
That is.
To go into battle.
And Tom, before we were hopping in here,
Oh man.
we were talking about like
So always assume they have ammo.
and how
Yeah.
the first few runs
I don't want to do
maybe
this.
a little lost because there's a lot of
Who wants to do Destiny 2 PvP?
Europa or
I
Venus
don't.
or Mars, you can find better paths to get directly to the combat, right?
Yeah, these are some of our bigger maps. So
Oh shit!
to like our larger public spaces that we built.
Renegade down.
Destiny, and again, there's 6 of them, and like there's any number of arenas these PvE players can be in that you're going to be.
Oh.
So our
Got needle storm.
Bro stood still.
And tried to hide and throw out the beacon for the Walker. The Walker, yeah, or the Imperium Behemoth as we call it. But then got needle stormed right before they could jump into
Imperium Behemoth.
So that's one of those strategic moments of like, how do I put the chess piece?
Invader present.
That was interesting because they invalidated that beacon right before they could use it. So the timing was impeccable.
Oh man. Oh boy, what was I just talking about? Size of the maps. Yeah, in rewards, I wanted to ask really quick too. So as you're wagering, you add more and more. Is there like a cap?
All right, what's he doing now? He's being a little sneaky.
It goes up to triple, so each additional death mark you put down is okay.
Can't even see the players. Oh, I see.
Oh, he got slowed. Oh, it's choppy.
We're already taking a lot of damage.
And the more
I don't know if can do it. Oh, he bailed. Oh.
Damn, it is not that good.
Oh, we had so many conversations leading into this of like, hey, we need to make sure Nate's
horrible.
And now I think one of our gameplay folks is just like, oh, Nate, you're mine.
Deleted.
Yeah.
No,
That was not crispy.
The better you do as an invader, the more rewards you're going to get. So each kill, each crest you put on the scoreboard, it equals more rewards, and then those get multiplied by your wager.
By your wager, yeah. Okay.
All right. So
Invader got defeated twice. The Invader has
DraftKings Destiny.
Yeah, actually, I don't know. I mean, at least it's an in-game currency and not actual money. Ooh.
Oh.
He thought.
I'm never gonna let Nate lose.
with the 3-coin wager too, or the 3 death mark wager.
He made a little bit there.
Good job.
So that's the.
Oh, so you have 3 deaths and then you're out.
In the ribs, the gambit you're taking.
The gambit never folds.
We've gone through some Renegades content, rewards, all that kind of stuff. I would love to shift focus a little bit to our general rewards update. So in the portal, in a bunch of different activities, we're going to have
General
weapons that we're
Kenobi.
offering. We also have an armor refresh for a bunch of our activities. And Bjorn, I'm going to put the spotlight on you.
Hello.
So starting with our Vanguard Ops sort of armor set. This is going to be earned through Solo Ops, Fire Team Ops, and our new Arena Ops
Oh, here we go.
activity, which is bringing back 6-player activities to our portal, which is really exciting. It's going to be kind of like your militaristic, hey, I'm a grunt. I'm getting in there, I'm fighting the...
I'm a grunt.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
The weapons, Bjorndal, up front, we have a new pulse rifle. What do we got?
Yeah, it's a new arc rocket.
It's a versatile edict. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Now to go with your min retrograde. A lot of excellent perks on here. I know.
Whoa.
Weapons, and now you'll have it on a rocket pulse.
It's arc.
Yeah, you can have double rocket pulse.
Yep. Cool.
On
and then
Pam
we
chat's
do have
going
some
nuts.
weapons that we're not showing in this
I
series,
bet.
so stay tuned for launch. But next up, we're going to have our Pinnacle Ops.
Alright.
So
I want that hunter knife on the table. That looks cool.
Streetwear Samurai, and this armor theme is
Oh, fucking.
Kendo. And then we have 2 returning weapons that I know players.
No, not duty bound.
Oh, and there's.
Some new perk
Fuck
combinations, but
off.
also a new heavy crossbow.
Yeah, so this is a new Void crossbow to kind of fill out our elements for the crossbow now, and I think this one can get box breathing, which is new. Should be pretty good for crossbows too.
Oh, boy.
Interesting.
So box breathing, aim down sight, get extra damage, and then run up to the enemy. Box breathing doesn't apply to serrated edge, but you pull the bolt back out and do some more damage. That'll be a fun loot. Next
Withering
up,
Gaze, box
Crucible.
breathing, God roll.
So this armor set is
Yeah, that actually could be pretty good with the Orpheus or the Void changes. Whoa. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. That. Oh. Oh, it's so nice. I'm such a Saros slut.
Addiction?
Yeah, Riptide's coming
Riptide?
back. We have a new aggressive Void hand cannon and a high impact machine gun.
Awesome.
I'm such a Saros slut.
Let's see, last
Void
but not
hand
least,
cannon.
Trials of Osiris. So another offering for our PvP audience. A few eagle-eyed players may have seen this armor set yesterday. A little. Sneak
Oh
preview,
yeah, Trials.
Totally
Yeah.
planned. But yeah, we have a new armor set for each class. And
PlayStation back at it again, leaking shit.
you get more wins on your card, you can unlock gold or
Yeah,
red or blue. And then we have some new
Okay.
weapons that are coming as well.
Come on.
Yeah, like
Come on.
this lightweight Void pulse rifle with your favorite
Oh.
model.
I admit, since the set came out on the moon, Eris, all the crufty bits on it, cleaning it up, having
Redo those weapons, cowards.
lightweight.
Never.
Fucking assholes.
Chef's kiss. I cannot wait. And then
Please.
I believe also
I mean, that's basically redoing it.
now one of our folks on the
It's just, you know,
But- but,
it's
like,
different.
the
was whispering in my ear
Oh
day by
no.
night by night that these rolls are going to be a bit juiced, right?
Yes, yeah, this is.
What is it?
That's a.
Pretty juiced hand cannon.
Is that Magnificent Hell
PvP, so
in
straight
Trials?
140, you get stuff
Or
like,
not Magnificent Hell? Oh my God,
precision
not
strike
forgotten.
Or slice explosive payload. So you have a lot of options to pick for both.
I don't
PvP
care.
and
Don't give a
I just
fuck
like the
about that.
aesthetic. The whatever shader was on that, or maybe it was a shiny.
Things that players will get excited about, not just
But
I'm going to go into PvE to get
the perks aren't good.
Like, there are some PvP rolls out there that you can get from your fire team ops. There's some
That's a
PvE
yawn.
rolls that you can get from trials, and that doesn't even cover what we have coming
Are you
in
gonna
Dungeon
leave
2. Before we do
Yeah.
a little dungeon teaser, I do have a quick announcement as well as we're rolling
Oh
through the
fuck,
list.
there's a dungeon teaser.
We have an open access week that's coming on December 2nd. So for any folks out there that haven't played The Edge of Fate, that is actually going to be included in this open access week. So if your friends haven't played, if you haven't played, hop in, check out the beginning of our new saga, and earn some cool loot on the way. It's available to all players for that week, and it also includes some
Damn,
previous
okay.
content as well, campaign and other. So let's see here. Dungeon. We want to talk about the dungeon. So,
Dungeon.
Equilibrium. This is going to be our new dungeon. The race begins on December 13th at 10 a.m. So that's the second Saturday. We've already announced the time. But
Pacific.
if you haven't penned it in, if you haven't gotten your fire team together, get ready for contest mode. For those that don't know what contest mode is, on day one, right at launch, this is going to be a very difficult difficulty tuned for competition. So if you want to go and try to be the world's
Can't wait to see the ban
this
list.
is your place to shine. And if you win world first,
Ban list is gonna be longer than my
some
arm.
goodies for you. So contest mode is going to be available for the first 2 days, 48 hours of the dungeon availability. You can earn a really spicy emblem and some cool stuff as you go through that. And after World First has been declared, we will also have normal mode. So if you want to give a pass on some of that harder difficulty content, you just want to dive in and see what's on offer, that'll be there for you. So before we move on, we actually have a fun trailer to show. We can go ahead and roll it.
Oh. Well,
We already saw this.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Everything you've shown me, I've made real. 6-7.
yeah, but
Arise.
is yours. You know what comes next. Give me strength. Take everything I have.
Oh, I'm gonna take.
I'm gonna take.
I'm gonna take.
So, watching that trailer, I just realized we actually missed something with Invasions. We were talking about the Praxic blade and customization. They're different. They're different saber colors, correct?
Yeah, there's a wide variety of classic colors that I think players are going to have fun chasing down throughout the end game and maybe even in Invasion.
Awesome. Yeah. I mean, we showed it on the screen. Red, Invasions. Yeah. So, okay, moving right along.
Yeah, Sith.
Ending out our show, we're going to be covering what is going on through the end of the year. So, during the launch window, we'll have some really cool things coming around. Vanguard orders are coming in week 2, and then after that, we're going to have the Dawning returning. So this is the Winter Celebration, our event, inviting Guardians to hop in, play some activities, get some fun rewards, and bake cookies for their favorite vendors in our tower. So, Tom, just a really brief.
Oh, new Dawning weapons.
Furries.
Fuck me.
Yeah, so the Dawning
Oh no, this is it.
You collect them as ingredients, and then you bake them into delicious treats you feed to your friends in the tower, like Zavala, and he's just got thousands of Galardoodles raining down upon him, and he gives you a gift in return, which could be, a spicy weapon roll, or you might maybe get some bright dust from some other pursuits and get this totally cool Winter Wolf armor.
Winter Wolf.
I mean, I feel like
a wolf.
Outside, like, ooh, you're putting enemies into the cookies. But yeah,
it's totally a Drifter thing,
right? The Winter Wolf set. This is going to be available for.
I love me some cookies, brother.
Or if you want to snag it from Eververse for silver, go right on ahead. But also on top of this cosmetic, we have new weapons that are going to be a part of the Dawning.
Yeah, so we have a burst linear fusion rifle, a breach range launcher, and a precision sidearm. And then also
Vestian Dynasty.
Excellent new holocron treatment.
Oh.
It's like covered in ice.
The silence.
As you fire, it'll slowly melt away the ice. That's cool.
Oh, perfect. All right. Oh, and sorry, I have one correction being whispered in my ear. Dungeon race starts at 9 a.m. Daylight savings time strikes again.
Gets us every time.
Every time. Oof. All right. So with that Dawning preview over, we are at the end of our show. Thank you so much to everybody for joining us today. As I said earlier, it has been a monumental effort. A ton of folks throughout the team have been crafting this experience, collaborating with Lucasfilm Games, and really just making something for you, our players. And we really, really hope you enjoy it. So thank you for coming. We're going to kick it back to our launch trailer here in case you missed it at the top. And again, if you missed the Vidoc launch trailer, check out our YouTube. And after this, stick around. We're going to be handing it off to one of our community members, Leopard Stealth. Friend.
All right, I gotta end the stream though because I actually gotta leave.